The season finale for the FedEx Nationwide Series brings us to Homestead Miami Speedway. Second leg of Ford Championship Weekend. It's the running of the Ford EcoBoost 400. Or 300, excuse me. 400's Cup race. So, should be a great race here today. On the pole for today's race, the season finale is Adrian Becker in car 43. Winner of the Cup race at Phoenix. Alongside of her, Nicholas Guerrero in the 60. Row 2 has the 11 of Derek Henderson. And the 70 car of Lisa Shears, the winner at Phoenix in Nationwide. Row 3, Samuel Mills, the newly crowned champ, and the 5 truck car of Charles Jackson. Row 4, DeMarcus Brown 66, and the 34 of Bob Ferguson. Here's the command to fire them up here at Homestead.
Drivers, start your engines!
And giving the fire the engines. Row number 5 has Joseph Bryant in the 18, part of the Team NNS CRA, and Cole Moore in the 01. Dylan Young and John Waycross has row number 6. Row number 7 has Skylar Harrison in 22. And the car he calls Jenny Joe, Joshua Collard, hoping for a top 5 points finish at least. And maybe to break out of some, I should say. But Collard, a good win for good season so far for him, though. 4 wins on the season, maybe 5 if any luck holds out for him. We saw a killer race in the Traxxas Truck Series to close out that season. Let's see what happens to close out the Nationwide season. Here as the field comes off of corner number 4, the pace car comes on the pit road. The field will be led in the hands of Adrian Becker in car number 43. The green flag waves, and we're underway. And Adrian Becker got a good start. She took off like John Forson at start. Derek Henderson trying the inside lane. Samuel Mills going 3 wide between Lisa Shears, and Nicholas Guerrero, our Truck Series winner, and Adrian Becker leads the first lap of the race. With Derek Henderson trying to go for the lead. He's got the push from Lisa Shears in the 70 car. It's the Johanna Long car for ML Motorsports. As she tries to go for the inside for the lead. Or second place, excuse me. Shears with a good season so far. The 70 car's been pretty good in both seasons thus far. Been top 10 in points both in the first season of the last season, and maybe top 10 points again. But Derek Henderson here goes on the outside of the 43 car of Adrian Becker. Drag race going in the third turn now. It's Becker in the 43, Henderson in the 11. That's Richard Petty Motorsports versus Joe Gibbs Racing. And Becker goes back to the inside for the lead. And that's one of the few things we didn't see much in the Truck Series was passes on the inside, because we saw runs on the outside mainly in the truck race. But Lisa Shears, she makes a move herself to the inside of Derek Henderson, and she gets past, or doesn't she? Henderson still right belongs behind Adrian Becker, trying to get a draft off of her. 30-lap race here today at Homestead. Be 27 for tomorrow's, or for be 27 for the Castrol GTX Cup Series event. DeMarcus Brown getting help from the 18 of Joseph Bryant. And they're trying to go by the 5 car of Charles Jackson. Meanwhile, Lisa Shears in the 70 tries to go for the lead on Adrian Becker. So from the roof came a DeMarcus Brown's car. On trouble! Problems down the backstretch. Ricky Balkins crashed. Logan Wilson, Jack Richards. Roy Vanderbues crashed. Logan Wilson, we mentioned that before. Logan looked like he's the one that started the crash, as we're under yellow here at Homestead. So against what happened, it all started down the backstretch. Logan got turned around by Jack Richards in the 19 car. Back up into the 87 of Ed Gardner and Ricky Falcon. Boy, look at the driving Joshua Collar did in the 13 car. He barely missed the deal. So did several other drivers. Ricky Falcon and Jack Richards both spinning off in the grass. There, David Burton got squeezed in the wall by Roy Vanderview, and Cole Dowley's got some damage to his machine. So as Roy Vanderview drives off the racetrack, pace car starts are now off as we about to get the restart here with 10 laps in the books. 20 to go here at Homestead in the Ford EcoBoost 300. Adrian Becker out in front, second another lady, Lisa Shears, in the 70, and then Derek Henderson, Samuel Mills, and Bob Fergus, the top 5. Ford in first, Chevrolet second, Toyota in third, a Ford in fourth, and a Chevrolet in fourth, and a Chevrolet in fifth. I see Derek Henderson going inside of Lisa Shears. Boy, Derek Henderson, he's got one fast race car. He and Bob Fergus forming a little drafting line on the inside. And Henderson dives inside for the lead, and he's going to perhaps maybe get it in turn number 2. Bob Fergus shoving him, drafting off of him, I should say. Trying to best the girl draft of Adrian Becker and Lisa Shears. And so far it's working in Henderson's favor right now. Bob Fergus trying to go inside for the lead. And Henderson for sure led the lap. The last lap over 190 miles per hour around Homestead. The trucks did laps at almost 190. They hit laps at 187, 188 miles per hour around that track. But I tell you what, these Nationwide cars, they've been super fast this season on some tracks. Bob Fergus going for the lead, and he's got DeMarcus Brown trying the inside. They're going to go 3 wide, possibly coming out of turn number 4. But DeMarcus Brown thought better of it in the 66 car. I tell you, and Bob Ferguson wants the lead, but DeMarcus Brown he's going to try to make his shot for the lead. Charles Jackson as well in the 5 car. Charles has won twice this season. Ooh, Jackson got loose and hit the side of Adrian Becker's car. These cars are getting just a little bit squirrely in some places. DeMarcus Brown has the lead. There's now 16 laps are left to go. Well, this time that'll be the halfway point. Now Adrian Becker tries to go back for the lead herself. Adrian started from the pole for this race, and now Charles Jackson still trying to go for the lead, and he's got the shiny new champ, Samuel Mills, in the 31, right behind. Ooh, DeMarcus Brown and Derek Henderson got a little close corners racing going on as they head off into turn number 1. Now Derek Henderson, he's back. Derek Henderson and Adrian Becker, they're back at it again for the lead. Poetry in motion at over 190 miles per hour around Homestead. 16 in the books, 14 to go here in the season for season 3 of the FedEx Nationwide Series. It was just like a season. It was just like a couple. Sorry for that, guys. This was like a couple seasons ago when the championship was already clinched at the first season with Jake Sears. Now you see right there, Charles Jackson, a 5-truck car going on the inside. Samuel Mills is going to try to do the same thing. Boy, what racing we're seeing here today at Homestead. Boy. Boy, Adrian Becker, she's going after the lead now, but boy, starting to get really racy here for the top spot. Joseph Bryant in the 18 car, he's moved his way up to the field now, trying to close out the season for Team NS CRA to try to get a win there. Side by side for the third position, 11 laps to go. Way it's going right now, don't pencil in your winner yet. Charles Jackson in the 5 tries to go for the lead. Ford versus Chevrolet for the lead. And another Chevy in there too with Samuel Mills. From the onboard camera, this is what it looks like from onboard Lisa Shears' car. So it's like the ride along in a pack of cars at 190 miles an hour around Homestead. And Lisa finds herself in the side-by-side battle with Joshua Collard in the 13 car. Shears down to about 12th spot the last time by, but Collard now goes inside in the 13 car. The car he calls Jenny Joe. And Collard's won that car again for Season 3. That car's been really, really good to him, to say the least. Here. A good season so far. A good season last 2 years for seasons for Jennifer Jo Cobb Racing in the 13 car. 3 wide right behind him too. Ryan Acosta in the 14. Cole Moore in the 01. Lisa Shears in the 70. Shears has been stuck on the high side for a while, but just can't get back to the inside lane. Now back up front. Dion Scott in the 88 now goes for the lead on Adrian Becker. Oh! He and Samuel Mills, and they bounce off each other. Dion Scott, Samuel Mills, and Joseph Bryant bounce off each other out of turn number 4. I thought it was going to be a wreck, I thought it was going to be a wreck. 6 laps to go. Samuel Mills to second. And here comes Mills coming out to number 4 on Adrian Becker. From the copter cam, so it looked like in the copter cam. Samuel Mills to the lead, but here comes Charles Jackson in the 5. Jackson and Mills are going to side-by-side drag race together. This time by, will be 4 to go. Here comes Joseph Bryant in the 18. And Roy Vandervee in the 54 car. He's going to be a lap car in the way. That may be the determining factor here in the Ford EcoBoost 300. But now when they're going to catch him is going to be the question. And it looks like here maybe in about a lap or 2 more. Nope, right now. And if they go down to turn number 4 here, Charles Jackson goes inside of Roy Vandervee. He's going to hold up Samuel Mills in the 31 car. And it's Charles Jackson leaving. Now Joseph Bryant going in second position. Adrian Becker in third. Dion Scott fourth. Derek Henderson in 5th place. And here comes Joseph Bryant to the inside. Trying for the lead. 2 laps to go at Homestead. And here comes Adrian Becker to the inside for third for the lead. 3 wide. Becker backs up, and here comes Dion Scott. This time by it's going to be the white flag. Can Joseph Bryant hold them all off one more time? I don't know. Charles Jackson dives inside. White flag. 1 more lap remaining here at Homestead. Jackson and Bryant side by side into turn number 1. Becker goes into second. Becker trying for the lead. Down the backstretch they come. Charles Jackson out in front. Adrian Becker is going to try to go to the inside lane on Charles as they come out of turn number 4. But it's not going to have an off of corner number 4 they come. Charles Jackson wins the 40 Go Boost 300 at Homestead. Adrian Becker comes home second. Joseph Bryant third. And there he is, Charles Jackson, the winner of the 40 Go Boost 300 at Homestead, and he's all bent up too. Damaged up car winning a race. Not often you see that happen. Average speed 148.225 miles per hour. Charles Jackson today wins the race. Adrian Becker comes home second. Then Joseph Bryant, Dion Scott, Skylar Harris comes home 5th. Nicholas Guerrero, Derek Henderson, Samuel Mills, our Nationwide Series champ. Joshua Collard comes home 9th. Good run for him. Jared Stone 10th. Then Lisa Shears, John Waycross, Ryan Acosta, Tim Waycross, Eric Matthews, Seth Cole 16th. Jeffrey Fingard, DeMarcus Brown, Cole Daly, and Sam Young, the top 20 in today's event. All the way down to Natalie Hernandez in 36th or 28th position, excuse me. Ed Gardner, the only car out of the race with because of a crash. And so, but a big win for the number 5, Charles Jackson, as he takes home the win here today. And here's your final points in the FedEx Nationwide Series. Samuel Mills wins the championship by 147 points over Skylar Harris. Samuel Mills had 0 poles, 2 wins, 11 top 5s, and 19 top 10s, 1 DNF. Skylar Harris, no poles, 5 wins, 9 top 5s, and 16 top 10s, and 4 DNFs. So, Lisa Shears, 3rd in the points chase. 4th is Tim Waycross. 5th place, Nicholas Guerrero. 6th to Joshua Collard, as he brings Jenny Joe home in 6th place in the points chase. 5 poles, 5 wins, 10 top 5s, and 16 top 10s, and 6 DNFs for the season. Logan Wilson, 7th in the points. 8th in points, Dion Scott. 9th, Joseph Bryant. 10th is Jack Richards. Then Cole Daly, Ricky Falcon, Natalie Hernandez in 13th. Then Eric Matthews, Sam Young, Roy Vanderview, David Burton, Bob Fergus, Charles Jackson, and Mitchell Jones, the top 20 in the points chase. Among your top 20, your most wins of the season goes to Skylar Harris and Joshua Collard, both with 5 wins on the season. Samuel Mills had 2. Skylar Harris had 5 wins. Lisa Shears, 2 wins. Tim Waycross, 2 wins. Joshua Collard, 5 wins for he and Jenny Joe. Logan Wilson, 2 wins. 2 wins for Joseph Bryant. 1 win for Jack Richards. 1 win for Cole Daly. 2 wins for Ricky Falcon. David Burton, 2 wins. Charles Jackson, 2 wins. And Mitchell Jones with 1 win on the season. Here's your rest of the points as they are here. Seth Cole had 2 wins on the season in 21st place in the points chase. John Waycross had 2 wins on the season. 1 win for Dylan Hughes. He had a disappointing 26th place points finish for him. But, yeah. And 1 win for Ryan Acosta and 1 win for Dale Keselowski, who comes home last place in the points. Check and see where you finished in the points, Chase. Points. And most top fives by the way on the season went to Logan Wilson at 13 top fives. But the most top 10s on the season goes to the champion Samuel Mills at 19 top 10 finishes on the season. So some good stuff, some good racing here. Most DNFs, unfortunately, the award nobody wants the most DNFs is Dale Keselowski at 8. And most poles on the season goes to Joshua Collard at 5 poles for that team. So great race season for the FedEx Nationwide Series. Again, congratulations to the season champion Samuel Mills. And we'll be back for season 4 of the FedEx Nationwide Series. Until then, see you then.